dear students. In this session we will start unit number 1, Abstract Windowing Toolkit, that is called as AWT. You can see the abbreviation is AWT. A stands for Abstract, W for Windowing, and T for Toolkit, that is called as Abstract Windowing Toolkit. Now in this chapter we will see the introductory part of AWT. What is the meaning of AWT, or what is AWT? AWT is an API. You know, the API is nothing but Application Programming Interface. In a general terms, I can say API is nothing but functions. So that AWT is nothing but it is a API. That API contains different functions to develop a GUI, graphical user interface, or window based application. The AWT, the purpose of AWT is to create only GUI and window based application, or the GUI, a graphical user interface. Now what is the meaning of GUI? GUI is built up of graphical elements called component, like button, scroll bar, text field, etc. Means whenever you see an application on your desktop, on your computer system, that application is nothing but it is a GUI, graphical user interface. Every application may have components. Now components may be a menu bar. You can see a file menu, edit menu, help menu, then scroll bar, buttons, text field. Such kind of components are available with the GUI, and that GUI can be developed by using AWT. Now to learn Java AWT, we require inbuilt Java package, and that package name is AWT, java.awt. In a small letter, I have mentioned here a package name, that is a AWT in a small letter. Keep in mind, the package name must start with a small letter. A small, first letter should be a small letter, that is called as a package, naming package java.awt. And to execute programs related with AWT, we require to import that package into our program. How to import? You know, in Java programming, in core Java programming language, you have imported number of packages. In the same way, we can import AWT package by using statement. Here you can see a statement, that is import java.awt. Import java.awt.star. Now dot star means what? Here we are importing all the classes, all the packages which are available in AWT package. So that packages, classes, functions will be imported into our program. Now your AWT package may have number of Java classes. Now in this slide I have mentioned some classes, AWT classes, which are present in AWT package. You can see here every class name starts with a capital letter. Keep in mind, the letter of class should start with a capital letter. The name of class should start with capital letter. For example, the first class in AWT package, button, B capital, BUTTON, button, Second one, label, L capital. You can observe here first letter is capital, first letter is capital, or text field first letter is capital, or scroll bar first letter is capital, checkbox first letter is capital, again panel, window, grid layout, menu bar, menu, menu item, frame, container, graphics, text area, font, event, dialog, canvas, AWT event. So this package has number of classes. I have mentioned some of the classes in this slide, but you can verify number of classes in AWT package, and that we are going to learn day by day, in session by session. We are going to use that classes. Now when you see a GUI application, graphical user interface, we will see a window. Now that window has fundamentals. Some fundamentals are available with the Java window. Now in this diagram you can see at the top a component class is available. You can see here clearly a component class is available. That component class has number of classes, number of child classes. Now from left side it has shown a container. Here is a container class, then button class, label class, checkbox class, choice class, scroll bar class, and so many classes with component class. Now from a container class we are having two child classes, that is window and panel. From window again we are having two classes, that is frame and dialog. And from panel we are having a applet class. So this is the hierarchy of AWT classes. Now this diagram has shown limited number of classes in the hierarchy, but we can observe number of classes in the component, in the parent class of component. Number of classes are available, but for understanding purpose I have shown here limited classes. And most important is what? Component, container, window, panel, frame, dialog, and applet. Now as session moves forward, we will see what is the meaning of container, window, panel, frame, dialog, and applet, how they looks, how to retrieve these components, how to use these classes in our program. So for better understanding, or you can see here I have shown limited classes. Now in diagram, at the top of AWT hierarchy is a component class, and that component class is derived from object class. So at the top of AWT we are having object class O capital, then component class C capital. Now component class is an abstract class. Component class is an abstract class that encapsulates all of the attributes of visual components. Now visual components means what? Button, text field, scroll bar, and etc. So all the properties are encapsulated with the component class. So just keep in mind the component class is at the top of AWT hierarchy. Now from component class we have derived a container class. Means what? A container class is a subclass of component. It is a subclass of component. Now container class has additional methods that allow other components objects to be nested within it. Meaning is what? A container class has extra methods, and that extra methods will allow you to place button, text field, scroll bar, etc. components on a container. So container is nothing but is what? It is a collection of components. you can place components on a container. Now when you try to place these components on a container, means what, we have to take care of the layout of container. The layout of container means what, where to place a component, at what position, at what x and y coordinate. That is called as a positioning of a component on the container. So container is responsible for positioning components on the container, and that positioning will be done by using different layout managers in the Java. So first part is what, a component, then a container. Container contains component, and container is responsible for positioning of the components, and that will be performed by the layout manager. Now from container class we have derived a window. A window class is a child class of window is a child class of a container. Now what is the meaning of window? The window is the container that have no borders and menu bars. Now in simple way I can say here, a frame or a rectangle box which do not have border and menu bar, that rectangular box is called as a window. Now you must use frame, dialog or another window for creating a window. Means what, for creation of window you require a frame, you require a dialog box or another window for creating a window. Now from window class we have derived a frame class. Now frame is nothing but a rectangular box which has a title bar and can have a menu bars. Basic difference between window and frame is what, window will not have a menu bar, frame will have a menu bar. Window will not contain a title bar, frame must contain a title bar. Frame have other components like button and text field. From container again we have derived a panel class. The panel is the container that doesn't contain a title bar, menu bar. Now panel is nothing but a simple rectangular box. Again it will not contain a title bar and menu bars, but it can have components like button and text field. Now I think you will not understand what is a component, container, window, frame and panel, but when we move forward in the session you will observe what you can differentiate between component, container, window, frame and panel. Now here is one diagram. Now this is called as a GUI application. Okay. Now this GUI application, you can observe here number of components. This AWT text, this is what a title bar. We have placed AWT text string on this title bar. Then these are the default buttons. This is a minimize, maximize and close button of a window. Then again you can observe here, this is nothing but a frame. This rectangular box is nothing but it is a frame, and this frame is now containing components. Components are, look at here, label 1, text field, button 1, button 2, button 3. So label, text field and these 3 buttons are nothing but components. These components are placed on the frame, and frame is nothing but it is a container. Now you can see here what is the meaning of container. We have placed these components on the container, on the frame, and that frame is responsible for positioning these components on the container. Now positioning means what? Look at here, we have placed label 1 text field 1 at first line, then button 1, button 2, button 3. These 3 text field buttons are placed at a second line. Means what? We are positioning buttons, label and text field. So this task will be performed by your container. Now in this case the container is what? This frame. This is a frame. Again, second example, this is what a calculator. This is a calculator application. This calculator application has a title bar. That title bar contains calculator as a string. Then again, these are the Windows default components: minimize, maximize, and this is a close window, close button. Now this calculator has 3 menu bar, 3 menu, that is view, edit and help. View, edit and help. These 3 menus are placed on this menu bar, right? Now this calculator again contains one text field. These are the buttons: MC, MR, MS, M plus, M minus. So these are the buttons, and we have positioned these buttons on the frame, on this frame. Okay, now for example we will take one application, that is a notepad application. Now this is a notepad. Now when you open this notepad, this rectangular box is nothing but it is a frame. This is what? A frame. By default, when you open a frame, these are the default components of Windows or frame, that is a minimize, maximize and close. This space is nothing but it is a title bar. Yet we have not saved this notepad file, so that's why it is displaying untitled notepad. When you save this file with some name and extension, that will be shown on the title bar. Then file, it is a menu, edit menu, format menu, view menu, help menu, and this is what? This total place is what? A text area. You can type here, right? And you can see here again a scroll bar. This is a vertical scroll bar and here is a horizontal scroll bar. So these are the component. Horizontal scroll bar is a component, vertical scroll bar is a component. This area is a text area, again it is a component. Menu, again it is a component. So we are placing these components on the container, and here container is what? A frame. Container is what? A frame, not a panel, right? So this is the first application. This one is a calculator. You can observe here. This is a application again. You can observe one application. Here it is a paint application, Windows Paint application, right? Now in this case you can observe again a title bar, again minimize, maximize, close button. Now you can observe here, this is a canvas. This is what? This white rectangular box is a canvas. Now this canvas does not contain a menu bar, title bar and etc. So you can draw on the canvas. You can accept input from the user. So I am drawing here. You can draw here any kind of figure. This is called as a canvas. So basically what we have learned today, the classes which are available in AWT. So keep in mind that at the top of AWT we are having a component class, then container. Container has 2 child classes, that is window, panel. Then window contains frame. Window has again a child class, that is a dialog, and panel has a child class, that is a applet. Now here what is the meaning of dialog? I will show here what is the meaning of dialog. Now we have wrote here some text in the notepad, and if we try to close this notepad, you will observe here one dialog box. Again dialog box doesn't contain a menu bar, okay, but it contains a component. Now components are save button, don't save button, cancel button. These buttons are placed in the dialog box. This is called as a dialog box. Second thing, when we try to open particular file, don't save. So this is a file dialog. This is called as a file dialog. Now the name of file dialog is open. Again, this window will not contain a menu bar. It will not contain a menu bar. Don't save. So at the top of AWT component, then container, then window, panel, frame, dialog and applet.